Hi everyone, it's Bob from Greybeard Models. Welcome back to the channel. Just a quick catch up to see where we are with the LRDG F30 truck. But before I do that, just like to say a massive thank you to everybody. We have had a few more people join the channel, so I'm glad you like what you're seeing, and you know, the business, you know, like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff if you want to. And we'll do a catch up on this truck, and to do that we'll get over to the bench and see where we are. Right, so we're God, excuse me, a bit of a cough this morning. So we've got a lot of stuff together. I've got the figures in place, but they're not actually physically in place. I mean, they're just there just to sort of size up and all of that sort of thing. And I've got to do a fair bit more painting on those, but yeah, it's sort of gone together okay. There's a few little tricky things if you don't get them quite aligned. These wheel arches are a case in point. You really do have to get those spot on. But apart from that, yeah, it's gone together okay. It is what it is, really. I've got to do some bits and pieces. I've got some various bits of resin sort of stuff that I'm going to put in the rear. Obviously, I've got the sand traps to do, the sand trays, and some jerry cans and food canisters, whatever, to go in there. Which I mean, to be honest, it's painting those up as well, just so that I can put them in there and then get them in situ before I start weathering the whole thing. But yeah, I mean, you get some. There's a lot of these resin pouch packet sort of, you could buy packets out there with bits of webbing and rucksacks and all that sort of stuff. I've got these from one of those packets that do the sort of SAS LRDG stuff, and they will sit on there. They're just held there while I'm detail painting them, and that's really where we're at. It's a tricky little kit, but it does go together, and it does sort of do the job. So the other thing I've got to do once I've got everything else lined up is to do the camouflage. To do the camouflage, I'm going to use, it reaches over to the other side. I'm going to use this Vallejo Model Air Faded PRU blue. It's the closest blue that I can find to what I've seen on trucks. So if I just move this out of the way, I'm gonna, you know what I'm like, I do like a good book. Drag this over. This is a book that I picked up, SAS and LRDG World War II trucks. This is by a company called Wings and Wheels Publications. This came out earlier this year, and as you can see, it's got pictures here on the cover of these are restored vehicles, so you have to take some of it with a little pinch of salt, because you don't know what their references are. But they've got it's got a good selection of sort of vehicles and things that both the SAS and the LRDG used during World War II, and pictures of the F30, which I'm going to use as a sort of guide to the paint scheme. And as you can see, they're done up with this sort of blue and sorry about this, about the glare, but the sort of a blue and sand colour. And the nearest thing that I could find was this. and it does sort of come out the right sort of colour. I did a test shot, if I can find the piece where I had it. No, because you've got, oh, hold on. Yeah, there it is. So I did a test shot on this it's an old Spitfire wing set that I had, and it's got sort of middle stone, light stone, and sand. So it gives me those three colours. And then I gave it a blast with the faded PRU blue, and that seems to be the sort of right sort of colour. So I'm going to use that. So anyway, that's where we are with the truck. I'll carry on and get that finished, and then I'll get on to something else. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me drabble on. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.